Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Cool Fox, New Mexico, what up? Follow Cool Fox, follow Cool Fox. Carl Macon, what's up? No doubt, Cool Fox. Roll the corn. Big Nine, Houston, Texas Polo, what up? Leah Run, what's up? Y'all follow Carl Macon, follow Carl Macon. Griffin, Georgia, Royal Lee, what's up? Do a quick live. I'm going to go live twice today, so after I come back. Kim, no doubt. Kim, what's up? I got you, Cool Fox. I'm going to go live twice today. I'm going to go live for a second, then I'm going to come back when I get back and go live again. But I'm going to start the live off. Then I'm going to come back and finish it in a couple of hours. Roll the corn. Chris, what's up, brother? Guyana, Killy, what up? Yesterday was fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and finish it all up. I'm gonna put that live on YouTube today. True, 246, roll the corn. Blazing Hayes, roll the corn. Coco Chanel, what up? I love you, I'm in love with you, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Somebody asked me a question. I like to kind of go off what people ask me sometimes. Like who's serious about want to learn something. They asked me about the Bible, right? They asked me, what is the real history of the Bible? Where does it originally come from? What is the original style teachings of the Bible? Because now the Bible has been so indoctrinated that people think that certain, like Roman Catholics created the Bible. Nah, they just got the text and they switched it, right? You switch the text from agriculture to God. You switch the text from nature to deities. That's the difference, right? So I want people to understand that when that stuff was first written, it was written for laws of agriculture. Then it turned into laws of God. It turned from laws of agriculture and laws of how to live and laws of how to be balanced in nature to laws of a deity, right? So you got to understand this. So when you're researching this, you have to Casey Macon, what up? When you're researching this, you must understand that they are the first written things that these hunter-gatherers found about our civilization in these books and tablets and papyrus and written on animal skins and all of that in ancient culture, written in stone, was that it was for agriculture laws, and then it changed into religion, biblical laws, right? Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Lord Lex, Lord 7, what up? Now, I want y'all to look at this real quick. It's going to be a short live. I'm going to go live again about 12 or 1, but I'm going to start off, right? The Ethiopic Bible, right? The Ethiopian Bible has lost books, right? Has the lost books of Enoch and the Jubilees, right? Lost book of Enoch and Jubilees. They took these two out of the Bible because the Enoch connection connects it back to America, right? The Enoch connection connects the Bible teachings back to America, the first Bibles, right? And then what I want y'all to understand about these books, right? Watch this. Watch this now. This is the truth about this book. They didn't lie about this. You got to know what to ask them, right? Contains numerous references to agriculture, reflecting its importance in the ancient world and as a source of spiritual metaphors. The biblical text emphasized stewardship, justice, and reliance on divine providence through agriculture laws and parables. This is what it's based in. Now, when you turn it into deities or gods, you turn it into a whole nother thing, right? This book is really holy. The original books are holy. Holy to the planet, holy to stewardship, holy to being stewards of the land, right? It's telling you how to live in nature pure. That's what it was telling you at first. It wasn't telling you about all this old stone people and all of that. Now that come from the other hunter-gatherers. It's telling you how to be a steward of the land, live in virtue, right? Now, when I was on that live last week, when the young man kept talking about, we don't say Bible, we don't say church, we don't say that on my live. That's ignorance. You know why? Because nothing was created by hunter-gatherers. If you don't understand it by now, you really ain't learning nothing. They created nothing, people. They founded stuff and they rearrange history and knowledge. Their being in ancient times is not smart enough to create. They can re-alter things, but they do not create things. So when we speak about an agriculture law book, which became the Bible, you must know that. You must know that our ancient culture in these agriculture law stewardship books written by us first, and we put our family bloodlines in these books. You got to know that, bro. No matter how hard the white man told you everything evil, bro, don't let him scare you no more, right? You write down the knowledge and you write down the bloodline of your ancestry in these tablets of stone and books and copper and gold. And you write this stuff down, bro. Then when they find it later on down the line and change it into whole nother story, that ain't our fault, right? But you must understand, it comes from the importance of in the ancient world, spiritual metaphors that's coming from agriculture. Nature taught you how to be spiritual. Nature taught you how to be spiritual. Being a steward to the land taught you how to be spiritual. So all this old out of control spiritual talk, but you're not connected to the land. You cannot be spiritual if you ain't connected to the land. That's how that work, right? Let's keep going. Now, stewardship and vocation. Humanity's mandate to work and keep the Garden of Eden, establishing agriculture as a divinely ordained vocation and form of some type of worship, people. You work and keep your garden. You establish agriculture as a divine obtained vocation. Sustenance and provision. Passages highlight God's provision of rain, bountiful harvest. They put God right there. We had nature right there. You get the difference? While drought and famine is seen as disobedience. Now, if you're not spiritual with the land and the people, you being disobedient to nature. You are not in harmony with Ma'at. Don't let the Bible trick, don't let the words trick you or the truth. This is what everything is based out of. You are a steward of the land to feed your people in nature in balance with Ma'at. That's where this book come from. You think a dumb hunter-gatherer 2,000 years ago wrote this book? No. They altered it. They take your power and your knowledge and alter it and put their people in it. Drought and famine is disobedience because you never tilled the land. There you go. So when we go to Africa and ain't nobody tilling the land, something ain't right. We pull up in Africa on boats and ain't nobody tilling the land, people. This is the land of evil. They are not abundant. They are not obedient with nature. And they switched it all back on our people. They switched it all back on us in the end to make those people look evil, while the God's provision people look good. Right? Let's keep going. Now, sustainable practices. Specific laws are outlined to ensure long-term land health and fertility. You take care of the land take care of you. You take care of your people take care of you. Not a God. You. You make sure that land is healthy. That land makes sure you healthy. That's what's going on, right? Let's keep going. Protection of fruit. During wartime, fruit trees would not be cut down because they produce food. So when war is going on and confusion is going on, you can always get to a fruit tree and feed yourself. We are thinking about helping our people during any time or whatever's going on the land. We still gonna take care of our people. If you run around at war, you still can go to the trees and eat. Agriculture laws embed a framework of economic justice. Glimming, farmers were instructed not to reap the extreme edges of the fields or gather forgotten sheaves, leaving the gleaming for the poor and the sojourner, the fatherless, and the widow. You leave the outside of your crop field with food still on it for the poor, for the widow, for the fatherless child. You think white people came up with that shit? They don't care nothing about no damn poor, care nothing about no widow. You really think a hunter-gatherer who barely eating himself is gonna think about somebody who poor or ain't got or their husband died to eat today? No. This come from a virtuous people. You must understand that. So when you get in here talking about some, don't say Bible in my life. You don't even know who wrote this stuff, bro. The ancestors of the American Indian wrote this. in stone. Somebody of virtue wrote this, bro. This ain't the 48 laws of power. 48 laws of power was not written in virtue. It's written in cutthroat information. This ain't written in cutthroat information. I'm going to leave my field full of fruit out there by the road so a poor man can eat. He ain't even got to ask me. I ain't going to put him on camera and put his ass on TikTok or none of that. He can eat right out there. I don't even see him. And I kept the laws of my art going. That's virtuous people. That's beautiful soul. See, let me tell you something about a beautiful soul. We got too many people with beautiful bodies and bad and ugly souls. My great-grandmama told me something, and I'll never forget it. She said, once you see a beautiful soul, you will never look at the body again. She said, once you finally talk and sit down and get around a beautiful soul, you will never look at the body again. And she never lied. She never lied to me a day she was alive. Once you see a beautiful soul, you will never see a body again. The body could be beautiful or ugly or whatever, but when you see that soul, it don't even matter. You ain't even looking at the body no more. You ain't even looking at people for what they got or what they doing or what's on the outside. You looking at the soul. People with a soul put food out by the road for the poor and the widows and the fatherless. So when I get to looking at these people who be trying to teach this information, I'm looking at the soul. I ain't looking at the following. I ain't looking at nothing else. I'm looking at what from the pit of your soul is making you teach this. Because it's bigger than just a teaching. Because you got to do this a certain type of way. It go a certain type of way. You can't do this and do that at the same time, right? Now, the year of the Jubilee. Every 15th year, land was to be returned to the original owners, preventing permanent land loss and entrenched economic disparity. Let's keep going. Parable of the sower. Now they say Jesus used the metaphor of seed falling on different types of soil, rocky, thorny, good, to illustrate how people receive God's word. Now, this is agriculture, but they take the deity and use what the agriculture people say. Because they was really talking about rocky, thorny, and good soil. Sowing and reaping. You reap what you sow. Whatever a man sows, he will reap it in return. That's agriculture. This mound builder knowledge turned into religion. The vineyard often symbolizes Israel. While Jesus identified himself as the true vine and his followers of the branch or the branches. The vineyard symbolizes Israel. That's the true teaching. Where them vineyards at, that's the real Israel. So when you see Egypt with them vines, with the grapes, you see Samaria with the vines and the grape, this is a Hebrew teaching. You see the melanated Indian in America with the vines and the grapes, stewards of the land, that's the real teaching. It wasn't religion. They made this a part of that, right? Let's keep going. Now, the first Bible, Ethiopic Bible, Kushites. The first Bible was the work of scholars in Ethiopia, which is Kush, who are descendants of the ancient Kushite people. Who wrote that? Melanated people wrote it, bro. Deep roots to Kushite civilization. Now, how you gonna teach Ethiopia in America, which became Kush, and you don't tell people them same people wrote the agriculture laws that became the Bible? See, you ain't gonna teach that. Cause you think you so smart that y'all niggas be thinking y'all so smart, you just take out what you want to take out and add what you want to add. Nah, we're gonna stop that. Nah, you gonna stop that. Ethiopia in America, which is Kush. Kushite wrote the first agriculture law for the Bible. You don't even know who wrote this stuff. You just think the white man done everything. They done told you the white man brought the book over here and enslaved everybody with it. Yeah, he used it as a tool, but at the same time, where he get it from? Where did he get it? How did he even get the book to even twist it into his story? Those people ain't created nothing. They didn't create ships, agriculture, books, languages. They didn't create nothing. So therefore, how you gonna get mad and don't say a certain word? Like it's burning your back or something. When you say the word, it burned my back. Church, oh, Bible, oh. No, bro. You think your people weren't so strong? Do you really think your people were that dumb? You think your people were that dumb? You think that they had nothing to connect it to your people at all in that book? Now, by the time the YT people or the melanated Europeans put the book together, they had already figured out how to twist it, people. Now, the coming of them twisting the book, now they have enough knowledge to twist it. Now we talking about AD times. They got enough knowledge to twist it now. Now they understand it. Now we can twist it to make it work for slavery. We can twist it to make it work to make us masters of these people. We can make the leader look like us. Give them the same stories. It's a twist of an ancient story, people. All you gotta do is change the characters. Make the character look like you. Make the characters do things that benefit your people. That's all you gotta do. Let's keep going. The kingdom of Kush, right, is mentioned over 50 times in the Old Testament. Why is the Bible talking about the kingdom of Kush, Ethiopia? Why? Why? Kushite, 25th dynasty ruling Egypt, intervening in the affairs of the kingdom of Kush, kingdom of Judah, and the King Hezekiah. See, specific Kushite individuals by name. Taharka. They're talking about Taharka. He was real, people. You know who they call Taharka in Egypt? Everything fake, though. Taharka was the king of the Jews, people. Melanated. He was the king of the jewels of nature. Taharka is real. Now, Taharka got a sphinx, people. Why Taharka got a sphinx in his tomb? Then you see a sphinx in Egypt and think none of this stuff don't go together. You crazy as hell. This is the greatest story ever told. This is the greatest way to live in these ancient times coming out of these texts, people. You taught them people how to live, but recent history tried to make it like them people got more power than us. They don't. They don't. You giving them power by sitting there talking about you scared of something. Don't say this and that. You scary ass nigga. Let's keep going. Crazy, right? Look. Cush is a Hebrew name. See, you must know this. Y'all around here screaming all this Kushite, Egyptian, everything come from Kush. I'm an Egyptology. Look, how the hell you think it got there? How you think Kush got there? Who you think them people is screaming Kush on the Nile River? They just popped up, just some building pyramids and temples. Yeah, oh, it just popped up, huh? Ain't got nothing to do with no Paleo Hebrew. Kush is Hebrew, nigga. Before you ever had an Egyptology teaching, Kush was there. Roll the coin. Hold on. Let me get my charger. Now, hold the coin. Now you're looking at it kind of different, huh? See, we've been so conditioned to think everything that come from a biblical standpoint is wrong, right? Because we know they switched it around, which is somewhat true, but you must understand something. You must understand something first and foremost. They didn't create it. So Cush is a Hebrew name, right? Nubian kingdom, Napata, kingdom of Cush. Cush in hieroglyphics. Let's keep going. Alternatively, the biblical name may be mistranslation of the Mesopotamian city of Kish. Kish and Cush, same thing, people. Mesopotamian Kish, then you get Nile River Kush, same bloodline of people. Don't get it twisted, don't get it messed up. Same thing. Rolling that corn in the plow with a lift. Same thing. Cuneiform still came from the same batch of Hebrew. Let's keep going. Now, Hebrew Bible, throughout classical antiquity, the Nubian kingdom was centered at Meroe, the kingdom of Cush. Let's keep going. Now, I read about Maluha, and I deciphered this myself. Cush is the table of nations should be identified with Maluha, a place name originally referred to the region east of Mesopotamia. Anybody know where Maluha is? Anybody know what Maluha is? Anybody think it's east of Mesopotamia? Anybody got an idea what that is? No, it's on the same landmass. It's on the same landmass. No, not Hawaii. It's on the same landmass. It's the Indus Valley civilization. It's the Indus Valley civilization. It's the Indus Valley civilization. Maluha. Maluha is the Indus Valley. Now, I told y'all the Indus Valley was our people too. So the Indus Valley, Mesopotamia, and the Nile got one thing in common. In ancient times, it was all our people. A trade center was in Indus Valley. A trade center was in Mesopotamia. Then the trade center popped up on the Nile. Right? Let's keep going. See how they say Nimrod, name derives from Nubian. Nimrod is Nubian, which is Kush. That shit ain't a Sari. It's all the same people. Let's keep going. Now, check this out. We all know that they call melanated people Moor over there in Europe. We all know that. Moor, black, melanated, dark-skinned people. Now look right here. Right there. Ethiops. Ethiops, then you get it in Hebrew, right? Ethiops. Ethiops, right there. Melanated people. Ethiops, melanated people, which they call melanated people Moors over there. We know that. Ethiops. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Now, Yiddish, Hebrew, Latin, German dictionary, Kushite or Kushi, translated to Latin as Ethiops and into German as Moor. Now, this is where we get deep. This is where we get deep. All I want y'all to know from this is they are melanated people. I want y'all to know that the Kushites are melanated people. We can confirm that, right? We ain't gonna get into the more stuff right now. We gonna confirm that. We ain't gonna worry about what the Germans called us, the Europeans, and we ain't gonna worry about what the Roman Catholic Church called us. We ain't gonna do that no more. I just want y'all to know these are melanated people. That's all I want you to know, right? Nimrod, melanated. The sons of Cush, melanated people. That's all I want you to know from that. The sons of Cush are melanated because they calling them black Moors. And this their other name, Ethiops. Let's keep going. That's all I want you to know. Now watch this. Ethiops, burnt face. A term used by ancient Greeks and Romans to refer to inhabitants of land south of Egypt, including the region of Nubia and what is now Ethiopia. We all know Ethiopia is coming from America. That Kush and Ethiopia words is coming from America, people. Them your people. Don't get it confused, because the first Ethiopia over here. The first Kush over here. Now, Ethiopia, they say derived from the Greek term, which is cap. Cap. Because on old maps in America, Ethiopia is on there, right? So what they're talking about is a melanated people, the sons of Cush, Nimrod, them, melanated, and they don't come from there. They posted up over there building trade centers. Let's keep going. Homer mentions the Ethiopians as the furthest people from the Greeks, the land of the gods. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, truth. They calling them melanated people the gods. Epic poem, which named after Ethiopian prince, tells the story of events in the Trojan War after the Iliad ends, including the death of the Trojan prince Memnon. Now, where our people settled on the Nile River, which became the Ethiops people, which is Cush, they called them people gods. The American gods on foreign land. You get it now? Now, what time is it? Now you starting to understand why they got fucking series called American Gods. We were so advanced, the Greeks called these people gods. Where you think they get Greek mythology from? American gods. They were doing things they had never seen before. Pyramids, crop fields, astrology. They teaching their kids astrology. Beautiful people. They eating good. They dress well. They smell good. They wearing gold and silver and platinum. And be gods to them people. So over time, they make you a god or an alien in mythology because the Greeks called you gods. What they call it? Greek mythology of gods, fashioned after your ancestors from America. You get it now. You see the pattern. Let's keep going. The term was used to describe the land south of Egypt, right? Associated with the inhabitants of the southern lands, distinct from other groups based on factors like hair and culture, based on factors like nappy hair, and they had a whole nother culture. Whole nother culture. Roll the corn. Now, James Adair, writing about the American Indians of the South, the Creek, the Cherokee, the Choctaw, Chickasaw, what'd he say? What'd he say about them, right? Watch this. "40 years out there with them people. He spent 40 years with the Southeastern Indian tribes. He said, these Hebrews, just like the ones over there. I just left from over there and came to America and read about these people and go right and see these Southeastern Indians doing the same damn thing I just read about in the books that I got from Europe." That's what he's trying to tell you. That's how he know, right? He is gauging the Indians with Hebrews. They doing the same thing. That's what he's telling you in his book. Let's keep going. The Seminole choir, talking about Javeh. None but a Hebrew scholar would have called that the word with the understanding of the meaning. The occasion was on the 4th of July celebration. Seminole mission at Immokalee in Florida. Immokalee, Florida. Immokalee. Let's break it down. M-O, right? M-O, Hebrew word, with him. Hebrew word, with him, M-O, Immokalee, M-O, Hebrew. They keep going. Ka, Hebrew. Aramaic got it after us. Lee, L-I-L-E-E, Hebrew word, Immokalee, the Seminole settlement. Now, why in the fuck, when I find the name of the cities the Indians lived in, all of it is Hebrew? Immokalee, Appalachia, all this old shit. See, y'all be acting like these words got something to do with this other shit. This is Hebrew, bro. That's why niggas get on the internet and lie to you talking about these different languages. Because they trying to lead you in the wrong direction. They got Moorish backgrounds. They Freemasons. These niggas English. These niggas got mamas from Sweden, daddies from goddamn Netherlands. Them ain't our people. They not gonna tell you the fucking truth. They gonna always tell you this is English, this is Latin. That's the Latinized word. These niggas got background from all over the fucking world and want to come teach a Mississippi nigga like me. I ain't going for this shit. I ain't going. Bring them garbage ass, Spanish ass books on. Whoever read it, bro. Bring that Latin shit on. Bring the Greek on. You can bring whatever you got if you want to fuck with the truth. Because I'm going to break your ass down in under 5 minutes and go smoke my cigar. Because I ain't got time to play with y'all, bro. You lying about my history. You lying about my language. You lying about my culture. You trying to act like my culture come from yours. No, bro. My culture will roll in the corn before you had a building in your country. Why are Seminoles living in Hebrew name missions? Let's keep going. I ain't got that much time, but I'm gonna break it down right quick. M-O, Ka, Lee, all Hebrew. Let's keep going. They say that word means Jehovah, but it's a whole nother meaning to it. Let's keep going. From the depth of the Everglades, one may work back to the prehistoric ruined temples of Mexico, Yucatan, so similar to those of Egypt, and thus may find a Seminole speech, a language linked to connect the new world with the old. Why are the Seminoles speaking old world languages? There ain't no motherfucking Native American language, you Native Americans. Ain't nobody speaking no damn Navajo in Israel, nigga. Ain't nobody speaking no damn Navajo in the Mediterranean Sea, you hunter-gatherer. In Native American languages ain't left this continent. So when you get to asking us what's our language, why are melanated Southeastern Indians speaking the same languages as the old world? See, go play over there with them. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Seminoles observing the rigid laws of health. Observing the rigid laws of health is laid down to the children of Israel after Exodus. The laws of health. Didn't I just show y'all the laws of health? Didn't I just show you the laws of health? Huh? Let's go back. See, now we getting deep. Roll the corn. Hold on. I know I just showed y'all that. Y'all remember? Do you remember? Coming out of the Ethiopic Bible, the laws of health for the land. Y'all remember? Put the corn in the chat if you remember. I can't even find it no more. Roll the corn. Hold on. We know the truth now. Long-term land health, fertility. The real Hebrew. Let's go look at them Seminoles again. Roll the corn. Talking about the rigid laws of health. See, this is an agriculture teaching, big dog. You turned it into religion. The laws of health. Children of Israel. Preservation of health. The health of the land and the health of the people. Interesting. The fact that the Seminoles will not eat green corn until the second day of the annual feast. Y'all heard of that before? The real Indians wouldn't eat no corn till the second day of the festival. Fasting Fasting. Only the squaws, watch this, squaws eat plenty corn. Them Hebrew men don't eat. Them hunter-gatherer eat corn every day. The man of morals don't eat it until it's time, because we living under the laws. See, it's a difference. Jewish people are doing what our ancient culture is doing with the damn fasting. I'm going to come back on live in a minute, man. I'm going to come back on live in a minute. Y'all see where I'm going, right? See where I'm going? I love you, I'm in love with you, man. Roll the corn, I'll be right back. We know the truth now.